So there's this thing where you can make chicken out of flour. It's vegetarian chicken. Looks super tasty. Let's go for it. See if I can cheat the children.
To make seitan, as the fake vegan chicken is called, measurements are not important. All you need to do is to mix flour, water and a bit of salt. You'll get approximately 300 to 400 grams of seitan out of 1 kilo of all-purpose flour. For my treacherous chicken, I'll use around 800 grams of flour and as much water as it takes to make a thick dough. Once you've added all the deceiving chicken ingredients, let the machine run for at least 5 minutes. Pro tip: if you want to make it more chewy, let it run for longer to develop gluten and more texture. When mixed, start kneading it to further develop the gluten. This makes for a nice meaty chewiness in the end. When done kneading, throw the dough on the table for maximum effect. Clean the bowl or whatever bowl you have as thoroughly as you see fit. If there was not a camera present, I might not have cleaned mine at all. I'll throw the devious chicken dough back in and cover it with cold water. Let it rest in the water to relax the gluten for at least 20 to 30 minutes. You can even leave it in the fridge overnight.
It's been 20 minutes and now it's time for the fun part.
The fun part consists of squeezing the starch out of the dough underwater. Empty out the water when the water turns white from the starch. Repeat this process a couple of times until the dough turns stringy. And then pour it into a strain and clear the rest of the starch out. You should end up with a rubberish texture with a slight yellow or brownish color. Knead the rubberish dough back together and cut 3 tails on it with a clean knife, not the one you just cut carrots with, like I did. Braid the dough tightly to emulate mussel texture. I will cook mine in salty water with some carrots, onion and garlic to make a fairly neutral cunning chicken. But you can be really creative here and boil it in stock or broth and all sorts of spices to give it more taste. Remember, it's only flour, which is rather neutral in taste. Let the braided wannabe chicken cook for at least 45 minutes to an hour. Turn it around a few times during cooking.
It's been 45 minutes, maybe an hour, and it looks really cool. That's chicken. It actually looks like some sort of, I don't know, like chicken breast-ish. Actually looks a lot like chicken inside of here.
I'll tear my fake chicken into mouth-fried pieces to give them an even more meat-like finish, and then I'll fry them up in olive oil until they're golden brown and a bit crispy. It's possible here to add even some marinades or some spices or whatever you feel like, but my goal here is to resemble chicken or chicken meat as much as possible.
So I made us chicken. Would you like some? Sophia's a vegetarian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am.
So she actually doesn't eat meat.
No.
But I know she used to eat chicken when she was younger. And Sophia doesn't actually like seitan.
Because it's meat-like, and I don't like meat.
It's fatty because I put a lot of olive oil on it.
Yeah. And it's kind of stringy too.
It's very stringy. Like,
It has
extremely.
It really has a chicken texture.
It has a chicken taste, and I've just tasted it now, and it's remarkably close to being
But it
chickenish.
has a funny smell. But I can't. Swallow it. I think the kids would like it actually.
Prøv at smage, du skal have sådan et knasestykke her. Making fake chicken is absolutely amazing. It's almost unbelievable that you can get this gooey, stringy, rubberish texture out of only the gluten in the flour. And I think there's endless possibilities taste-wise. You can make it a curry dish, you can make it into like a chili con carne maybe, you can do all sorts of stuff with it. Maybe you can mince it down to make it more like ground beef or ground chicken. What do I know? So did my son think it was chicken? No, he didn't. And obviously he had followed me the whole day recording it, so he knew that it was only flour. But someone coming for dinner, getting this in a dish covered up with some marinades and so, I think you could easily cheat them into thinking it was chicken. But that's up to you. Should you cheat with meat? I don't think so. I definitely think you should try this at home. It's a super cool experience.